I know that the first day was on Saturday, but what is, I guess, the first week of your final year feel like?
Yeah, it definitely came up fast. The first day on Saturday, it was crazy. I can't believe it's already my last year, but it was fun to get back in the gym. You know, we've been practicing 2, 3 days a week, but I'm excited to string together some consistent practices, which will be fun.
How was your trip overseas?
It was cool. Yeah, super grateful that we were able to go on that trip. Went to Spain and Greece. Both of those countries were beautiful. A lot of our families could come. Other people. I think we had a travel party of like 60. So it was a super cool experience. One I'm super grateful for.
Is it something you think will be a highlight of your college life when you look back on?
Definitely, yeah. It's nice to be able to make those memories off the court. You know, we obviously spend so much time on the court and off the court as well, but it was cool to be able to go experience a couple different cultures.
Um, when this part of your basketball life's over, do you still want to keep playing? And if so, was that kind of an introduction to what maybe different cultures might be like and overseas is one of your options?
Yeah, I definitely want to keep playing for a little bit, and it was cool to see that style of play. Kind of feel out a couple different options there.
Lance said there was a picture in the group chat of you kind of kicking your feet up at like 8 o'clock on a Friday night, just hanging in. To put it into big picture of where you've come along from where you started this thing and how you've matured, how are you trying to bring that to how you're approaching this season with all the other fifth years?
Yeah, we obviously have a lot of fifth years, 7 fifth-year seniors. I think that brings experience. You know, I kind of feel like I sound like a broken record in a way because I feel like every year I'm like, we have a lot of experience because it's been the third year in a row now where we've had a lot of upperclassmen. But I think we're all ready for one last ride. We have a good mindset going into the season, and we're all excited to get working towards that.
Is it a hard choice to come back?
No.
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 What was the goal? Like, what were the main attractions to making that an easy decision?
Yeah, I just love it here. You know, our culture is great. You always hear that word thrown around a lot, but it's genuine here, and all the people are awesome. The basketball is great, and to me, it was a no-brainer to come back here.
So you mentioned it's kind of a buzzword in college athletics. What does it mean to you?
Ooh, it's a good question. To me, it means camaraderie, how you feel on the court, off the court with your teammates, if you feel comfortable. Also, there's a ton of stuff on the court in terms of communication, chemistry. It's an all-encompassing word that's hard to define specifically. Yeah.
Kind of asked Glenn the same thing. He was like, "This is going to be pretty sentimental season, just because
Yeah.
you guys have been together forever." Have you guys talked about that as players? How you try and balance soaking it all in, but still trying to take a step forward at the same time?
Yeah, no, it's something we've definitely talked about, especially the fifth years. Um, you know, and we have 4 people who will be returning next year, 7 who are going to be their last. So also trying to find the balance within our team, you know, of having so many people who are going to have that experience. But yeah, we have a good outlook on it, and I think we're really intentional about being in the moment, but also being forward focused.
What kind of opportunity is this for some of the Belgian teams, for example, that have been here for a long time with Alma, transferring to, opening up the minutes there a little bit? Just is it nice to see them kind of getting a chance after playing behind so many of you guys for so long?
Yeah, obviously we just lost Emma out of the starting lineup, but Emma is obviously a big player to lose. And so there are a lot of minutes there to fill that void, and it is going to be cool to see the certain players that might not have had as much of an opportunity, like you mentioned, to be able to rise to the occasion. They've been great in practice, and I'm really looking forward to getting on the court in games and then being able to show that.
Your core, the core of this team has been together for 5 years now. When you bring in 2 transfers, 3 transfers, I can't even
Yeah,
remember,
2.
transfers
Yep,
like
2.
you did this offseason, how does that work? What does that mesh process look like?
Yeah.
You kind of wait until it gets to this time of year? Is it during the summer workouts?
Yeah, it starts right away when they get on campus. Everyone is here in June, and they fit our system and our culture really well. And so that's testament to them. They've fit in really well and made it pretty seamless. You know, there's obviously a learning curve, but they've been doing great in terms of all of our new New players have been doing awesome too, and it'll be fun to see what they can provide this year.
What do you think the expectations for this group can be? What do you think the ceiling is?
Yeah, I know we have big expectations for ourselves. Kind of the same story as other years. We know that we can achieve a lot, but also trying to keep the outside noise and pressure out of our circle and just focusing on us, controlling the controllables and practice in games, and hopefully moving towards that each and every day.
Any more questions? Okay, no more questions.
Perfect. I don't think so. No. Awesome. Thank you guys.